I'm glad to see you.
These men, now close to 90 years of age, haven't seen each other in 64 years.
You made it.
As young soldiers, they were captured by the Nazis and held as slaves at a concentration camp. Few people ever knew the horrors they endured. They were sworn to secrecy by the United States government. But 6 decades later, the U.S. Army now acknowledges that these American soldiers, known as the Berga survivors, were held in a Nazi slave camp. This is their story.
That morning, our last death.
In this tattered book, on pages that have yellowed with time, are memories that Anthony Acevedo kept to himself for decades.
We weren't supposed to say the word what we were suffered through, what we were dying of.
The German concentration camp at Buchenwald.
Acevedo and 350 other American soldiers were captured in the Battle of the Bulge. Many were sent to Berga, a subcamp of the Buchenwald concentration camp. They were used as slaves to dig tunnels for the German army to hide their secret weapons.
I go back to the books and I says, I can't believe this. Nobody knows about us.
At 84, Acevedo shares the diary no one was supposed to see.
2 more of our men died today.
Acevedo was a 20-year-old medic who sewed up wounds and comforted the dying. He sketched atrocities and horrors he says he witnessed and cataloged the deaths of his comrades.
Rogers, cardiac. Wells, pneumonia. Goldberg, malnutrition.
While many starved to death, the rest ate what they were given.
We had rats, cockroaches.
In the soup?
In the soup.
In 2 months, Acevedo went from 140 pounds to 87 pounds.
Lice just ate us up. They crawled all over us.
By April of 1945, the Allied forces were closing in. The Nazis forced the prisoners to flee with them.
We were put on a death march, 217 miles.
On the march, Acevedo witnessed men, women, and children too weak to walk, shot and killed. Then he heard American forces in the distance.
We were liberated today, April the 23rd, 1945.
This weekend, 6 of the 20 Berga survivors who are well enough to make the journey will be honored in Orlando, Florida. But Acevedo, who lives in California, won't be there. He says he'll stay behind with some of the other survivors. As a young medic, he never left his men behind. He says he won't start now. Thelma Gutierrez, CNN, Yucaipa, California.